So I actually just got done recording a video comparing the development of grain spawn in three different types of grain: amaranth, millet, and popcorn here. And I kind of called this jar done or ready in the winter. And it occurred to me, you know, maybe people don't know how to tell if a grain jar is done. Like, how do we tell that it's ready to spawn out to a bulk substrate? So I want to talk about some of the guidelines that I use to decide if a jar is done. Now, one of which is all the grain covered in mycelium. As you can see here, there's still like a dead spot, or at least an uncolonized spot on this millet, so that's definitely not quite done. You'll want to see the entire jar covered. And ideally, not just wispiness, but a good amount of solid white. Now that will depend on the mushroom you're growing, because this is oyster mushroom, so oyster mushroom has a lot of cottony wispiness to its mycelium. If you're growing some other kinds of mushroom, you're going to see a much more solid mass on the grain. So it's going to depend. So you kind of have to play that by ear and after you're doing several jars, get a good idea of what it should look like. But generally, you want to see it at least covered, all right? And particularly with thick masses, a good amount of thick masses. Another way that I determine that that spawn jar is ready to put into a bulk substrate is if the mycelium looks like it's trying to get the heck out of the jar. So you can actually see the beginning of that here. The mycelium is actually growing up the sides of the jar. It's finished with this grain. It's growing up looking for more to grow on, which I think is really, really really interesting, and kind of like how alien are mushrooms. That's what fascinates me about growing mushrooms. They're such strange little beings. But it's actually reaching up, and if you let this go, one time I let a jar go for a really long time just to see what would happen, of oyster mushrooms, and it actually grew towards the filter. This is actually the filter part. Wherever it can sense fresh air, that's where it was going to. And I had left this going for so long, when I opened up the jar, they were actually little mushrooms that were trying to grow. So I didn't even put it out to a bulk substrate. I basically grew mushrooms right in a jar. But we're going to talk about growing mushrooms straight out of a mason jar in future videos. So if you're new to my channel, please be sure to subscribe, because we're doing all sorts of crazy mushroom experiments here on Punky Rooster. But yeah, so that's kind of the guidelines I go by. Mycelium coverage, particularly thick, dark, opaque areas of white, as much of the jar as possible. Again, that will depend on the kind of mushroom, but especially if the mycelium looks like it is done with the grain and it is moving on to hopefully greener pastures, browner pastures, more looking for fresh air, or reaching out and looking for something else to colonize. So yeah, just watch and listen to your mushrooms, and they will tell you what needs to happen. So I hope that helps. If you have any other tips for people about how they can tell when their grain jars are done and ready to spawn out to a bulk substrate, be sure to comment below. I probably forgot some things. Honestly, I've done this so much now, half of it is just instinct. But I'll be sure to definitely mention in future videos if I come up with any other ideas or any other little helpful hints. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. Again, I'd love to hear your thoughts below, your tips and tricks. Please share them with the rest of the crew. And as always, thank you for watching, and thank you for joining me on this journey.